Alright, so our video today starts at the Texas Capitol building, where I just realized that the Lone Star State, which is the nickname of the entire state of Texas, comes from the fact that the Texas flag has a lone star on it. I just clued into that. And actually, the Texas flag, at least to me, looks like the precursor to the American flag.
Yeah.
Looks like the rough draft of the American flag. I'm not sure if that's true, but it seems that way. Anyway, come along with us as we explore Austin. Let's go. And so before we take you on what I believe to be a very famous 6th Street, we've decided to come to this river, and I am absolutely amazed. Look at the color of the water.
Beautiful.
Blue and green, like tropical Caribbean seaside.
Right?
And the city is right there.
I know.
How could all the tall buildings be right there and the water is not brown?
It's so beautiful here, and
It's
you see
amazing.
people kayaking, stand up paddleboarding.
Yeah, and both the footpaths on each side of the river, people are really
Right?
using the space. It's great to see. The weather is perfect, and 6th Street has some big shoes to fill, because this is not even the best part of the river. Think up there is like everybody's really swimming, a whole
Right.
party of people swimming right beside the city. Wow.
Beautiful.
The journey continues. I'm impressed already.
Go.
All right, so our path has closed and we're gonna have to reconvene, but check this out. These people are partying. This is like a regatta, where you sit on your boat and buy beers and listen to music, get your suntan on. Who needs a beach when you got a stand-up paddleboard? Look at that. That looks fun, no? Just a whole bunch of party boats with no engine, floating beside each other. It's just great. And so my intention with the drone was to try and find the pool that evidently exists somewhere in the river where people swim.
Right.
Fortunately, the trail was blocked, so we couldn't walk there. And also, I couldn't find it with the drone, to be honest. But I don't have any regrets, because this river with the people kayaking and stand-up paddleboarding, so nice. And it's unique in the sense that if you look towards the city, you see the huge city with the river. Looks great. If you look the other way, almost immediately, you think there's probably not a city for miles. It looks like a tiny little river. Some people kayaking on it like some quiet countryside.
Right.
So it's kind of nice. It's like relaxing and kind of balanced.
I love
And
it.
huge city behind me.
Yeah, 100% would live here.
Seems
I love
amazing. I really want to go down where that area where they're all chilling and having beers.
Yeah.
Man, that would be a great place to rent a
Right?
stand-up paddleboard, float over, have a beer, make some friends.
My gosh.
Nice.
I love it. I would buy a kayak right now.
Same.
Look at this.
Whoa, check it out. First time I've seen this. There is nobody in that car. I think it's an Uber, surrounded by cameras, obviously. And there's nobody in the driver's seat. Whoa. Nobody in the back. Oh my gosh. The guy in the back just waved at me. Hi. Yeah, that's amazing. There's nobody in the driver's seat. Wow, look at that. There it goes. Driverless car. Whoa, changing lanes in an intersection. Didn't like that. And so next up, we've come to 6th Street, which is where everybody parties here in Austin. And I'm assuming it's gonna be pretty lively, because it felt like 90% of the people at the waterfront were under the age of 30. Now I'm stumbling past some very loud music, so I'll talk to you later. Pretty great guitar solo, I must say. And already on 6th Street, we can see a big difference here, because a lot of the buildings look like they're pretty old and sort of historic, whereas the skyline shows all of the tall blue buildings, and most of them appear to be 15 or 20 years old at most. So anyway, it is only Sunday at 4 or 5 p.m., meaning it's not the biggest party hour, but we've got my 6-month-old daughter, so we will look for some family-friendly fun. Let's go. All right, so the rumor on 6th Street, at least what I heard, was that 6th Street was kind of full of homeless people and kind of sad. I didn't think it was so bad. There were a couple people out there who were, you know, suffering in their addiction, but I thought it was manageable over there. Anyway, we've left 6th Street and we are at none other than B. Cooper's barbecue. Highly recommended by someone in our comments. Do you remember the name?
No.
Somebody recommended, and I think the guy who recommended was named Steve.
Yes, I think it was.
With a name like that, it sounds handsome. Now, let's eat because we got brisket and pulled pork and a bunch of white bread to eat it with. Is this your first time having brisket? Have you ever eaten this before?
I don't think so.
I think you're gonna love it. And so, we got a pound of brisket, which is evidently 4 pieces. So each of these pieces is about a quarter pound. You can eat it with a sandwich, I think it'll be good, but I would recommend just shoving it in your mouth first try because it's super good. You're gonna love it.
And do you put this on the sandwich?
That's vinegar. Oh, we got different sauces here. We got the sweet, and we got the vinegar.
Yeah.
Texas dipping.
And we have
Yeah, you can
onion,
put it on the sandwich.
And we have pickles.
That could be
And
good.
we have jalapenos. I'm eating it as a sandwich. I'm with Dad.
Tender.
Is it pretty good?
Tender and fatty. It's not hot. It's cold. It's like room temperature.
Ah.
Previously smoked. Maybe better in a sandwich. I thought it was gonna be piping warm, you know, right out of the smoker. Still good, to be fair. But I'm gonna
Fatty,
make a
I like
sandwich.
that. I like the fatty piece.
Yeah, the fatty piece is where you get all that
Better
juice
than
and
the
flavor.
dry piece.
We'll try and save you some, Ivana.
Haha,
If
doubt
you're
it.
lucky. If you're lucky.
First time having brisket in a sandwich like this, and I love the way it's just Wonder Bread.
It is.
I like that. That's good.
Good.
Texas barbecue is so good. Pretty good. Put some vinegar sauce. Quite good.
We put sweet.
Okay, also good. Pretty good. Although honestly, Lewis barbecue, another level.
Louis barbecue, we tried it in South Carolina.
But it is Texas barbecue.
Texas barbecue from South Carolina.
It's so good.
Yeah.
This is also good. Oh yeah, Baby Jean? You gonna eat that? That's exciting. Baby Jean, go ahead. Baby's first time eating pulled pork.
Yummy? Your first brisket,
Baby
Jean.
Jean got the brisket now. She likes the brisket more than the pulled pork.
Really?
Yep, looks like it. Same like me though.
More smoky.
Yep.
More flavorful.
That
if
smoke in the
anything.
bark. Good, right? Here, cheers.
Bing.
Yeah, it's funny, right? Yeah, it's funny, right? You got the brisket on your tongue still. Here, cheers.
Bing.
That's funny, right? Wanna do a cheers? Okay. Bing!
You're a happy girl today.
He's happy today.
Because you get to eat with the adult.
Yeah.
That's why.
Here.
Oh, it's so funny.
Baby Jean is a big fan of Bee Coopers. And so, at least we learned that Baby Jean is not gonna be a vegan anytime soon. She really enjoyed the meat. And actually, not fair of me to compare this to Louis Barbecue, because Louis Barbecue was at least twice the price.
Right.
Probably more like 3 times the price. So for the price, this place was very good. We have a tiny bit left over.
The price was?
60 bucks for 4 people. Louis Barbecue was 80 bucks for 2 people.
This was very good.
Yeah.
It was tasty, it was good.
Yep.
We
The
enjoyed it.
brisket was very tender, I thought, and it's fatty, which I like.
Fatty brisket.
And it's tender.
And so, overall, pretty good day in Austin. Lazy Sunday for us because we figured we should explore Austin a little bit as we go towards our final destination of Dallas for a rodeo.
Woohoo!
Canadian guy wants to be a cowboy. See you guys there.
Yeehaw!
Say bye! Say brisket!
Hi!
Can you say pulled pork? Okay, bye.